Today's pet party, we are going to the cats. Did you know more of them are getting diagnosed with feline leukemia virus? Here to tell us what it is and how to avoid the risk, Dr. Nathanial Kollias from Lone Mountain Animal Hospital. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing today? Thank you.
Who is your friend here?
Oh, this is Livy.
She is adorable. Now, you're here to talk about a couple of different issues. The first being feline leukemia virus.
Yes.
What exactly is it?
Feline leukemia virus, it's kind of similar to HIV in humans. It's the same type of virus. It's actually originated out of Africa originally, from rats, believe it or not. And in Italy, it's almost as about 40% of the cat population actually has it. It's about 2 to 3% in the United States right now in cats. That's a lot to do with vaccines. It's a very effective thing. With cats with feline leukemia virus, if they pick it up, they get it from, they call it the friendly cat disease. So cats, you know, friendly male cats that are kind of roaming around outside are the ones that are the most risk of developing and getting this virus. Is
it spread from cat to cat, human to cat, cat to human, or how does it work?
Oh, it's spread from cat to cat, so it's not something that we can give them or they can give to us. It's usually, like I said, friendly cats, and it's actually from their saliva when they're rubbing up against each other or playing with each other is when they'll get it. So not from cats fighting each other, though. So.
How do we know our cat has it?
Well, the problem with this disease, if when they get sick with it, is a lot of times they're just, we call them ain't doing right. They're just kind of just kind of lethargic, a little tired, not quite acting like themselves. The only way to know if they actually have it is you have to do a test that we send out to a lab, and they'll be able to tell if it's present or not.
Are there stages of infection?
Yes. The interesting thing about this disease, when they get this virus, is some cats are actually able to clear it from their system and are perfectly healthy. Other cats will have it, and they'll have it their whole life, and then they'll start to shed the virus, meaning they can become infectious to other cats later on in life when they're really a lot older, and they can actually get sick from it then. So, if
our kitty has it, should we give our kitty drugs or anything to help the kitty?
Unfortunately, once they have it, they kind of have it for life, and depending on, like I said, some cats that can clear it, and if they don't clear it, then if they get sick from it, we have to just kind of give supportive treatment. It's not something you can cure per se.
So if it's spread from cat to cat, there's nothing that we can do to help our cat from getting it?
There is. The way to do that, vaccines. The vaccine for feline leukemia is very, very effective. And the nice thing is that in most places it's $10 to get the vaccine.
So cheap.
Yes, and it's going to be a lot cheaper than having to pay all the bills for the hospitalization when they get really sick from it.
Right.
So.
Now let's talk about another topic, cancer in cats. How common is that?
Well, cancers in cats is starting to become more common. I think a lot of it has to do with just like our dogs, it's becoming more prevalent. And in humans, is they're living longer. And also, too, they're exposed to all the same things we are, but they're smaller, so their body can't handle as much of those toxins and when that they're in environment, so it kind of appears sooner in them. Plus, they have a shorter lifespan, too. So.
And what kind of cancers can they get?
They can get bone cancer, lung cancer, cancer of the muscle and the nerves, all the same ones that humans can get. So.
And are there drugs for that, too?
Yes, actually. Cats actually respond very well to, you can do chemotherapy like you do in humans, and external beam radiation, they can do that as well, where they take an energy from like an X-ray, and they can actually treat the cancer out externally like that.
And very quickly, how often should we get our pet examined?
Oh, I always say ideally twice a year, but ideally, you know, I know for a lot of people that's kind of hard to do, but at least once a year, every year, you should bring your cat in. We always recommend doing blood work and whatnot, because that'll let you see if there's any disease processes going on. Cats especially, when they're older, it's very important to do that because they can get renal disease. It's very common in older cats, and if we're able to find it sooner, we can actually treat it and kind of help prevent those negative sides of that disease process.
All right, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you very much for having me.
And the kitty, not up for adoption.
Oh yeah, not up for adoption.
Yes. Now, Lone Mountain Animal Hospital is located on West Cheyenne Avenue. For more info, check out the website or call the number on your screen. We'll be right back.